Alright, what's going on, guys? I want to get this intro done really quick because the video is already pretty long and I don't want to make this a super long video. So what we are going to be doing today is taking a feminism test. BuzzFeed uploaded a video a couple weeks ago titled, "How much of a feminist are you?" And in the video, you basically just go through like this little survey and take a test, and at the end it will give you results and it will tell you how much of a feminist you are. So I figured it would be funny to actually take this test and find out how much of a feminist I truly am. So I figured what we could do is I'm going to take the test, but I will also link it in the description down below. And if you would like to take the test as well along with me, or after you see me take it or whatever, you are welcome to do so as well. And then you can share your results in the comments section. We can see how much of a feminist everyone is on this channel, alright? That's going to be kind of interesting to see, right? I figure that most people will probably be around the same range that I am, judging from the responses that I get on my videos and the type of videos that I upload. So if you enjoy those type of videos, you're probably kind of like-minded to myself. So I feel like we're all going to be in a similar range. But anyways, enough talking. This video is already really long, so let's go ahead and get right to the test. Alright, so here we are on the website. As you can see, how much of a feminist are you? Find out just how woke you really... Did they really use that? Oh my Jesus Christ. Wait, what the... 15 threesome horror stories that'll make you want... This sounds like a Call of Duty video title. Is that 4 dudes? What the hell? Alright, we need to get the fuck off that. What the hell is going on? Alright, so here's the video. We don't need to watch the video. So these are the questions. I believe there are 50, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's 50. We can get these done quickly, though. They're not going to take too long. So I think all you have to do, really, is... check all that apply. So it's not like a multiple choice or nothing. You just check the box if you agree to that, I guess. So let's go ahead and start reading these. So I would be willing to give up some of my salary if I had to, so that equal pay in my workplace could be a reality. No, I don't think so, man. I'm all for equal pay, but you ain't taking the money from me, fam. You know what I'm saying? Go take it from fucking Jarl over there or something. All right, go take some of his money. You ain't taking mine, but equal pay is cool though. Just not, you're not taking my shit. That's all I'm saying. I believe that men and women should be equal. Yeah, that's fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I can't help but be bothered when a song includes misogynistic lyrics, even when I otherwise like the song. Now, I can't say I've ever been bothered by that. Sorry. I know who Bell Hooks is. I have no fucking idea who that is. Do you guys know who that is? Bell Hooks? I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever heard of that. It's probably like some famous feminist or something. I don't know. Anyways, I can define intersectional feminism. I've heard that term a lot. I don't know if I'd be able to define it, though. It's some sort of feminism, something. I don't know. I don't think I can define that. I've heard it a bunch, though. I just don't think I can define it. I don't use the phrase, "hey guys," when referring to a group of people that includes men and women. Hold on, man. I actually do that, but do people actually get offended by that? I've never, like, said, "hey guys," and then had one of the girls be like, "whoa. Don't say hey guys, okay? That's messed up." I'm not I've never had that happen in real life. Do people actually care about that? I don't know. I didn't realize that was something offensive, but I definitely do that, and I think pretty much everyone does. Do you not? I don't know. Who doesn't do that is the question. What the fuck? I have taken a women's and or gender studies class. No, cannot say that. All right, hold on. We've only checked 1 out of 7. So I don't think I'm much of a feminist, but we'll see. You know, we're about 1/5 of the way there. So number 8, I think it's important to encourage girls to pursue science and math as a career. Sure. Do they not or something? Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, they kind of don't. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. I don't know. Who fucking cares? Like, do whatever you want to do, right? I don't know why you need to encourage them to do something they don't want to do, right? Like, just... let them pick whatever the fuck they want. I don't know. Who cares? Women should be allowed to apply for a job if they fulfill 60% of the job requirements. Okay, hold on. I'm confused about this one because I don't think anyone should be allowed to... Well, I mean, I guess you could apply, but if you only fulfill 60% of the requirements to have the job, you're not gonna get the fucking job. Like, first of all, who's stopping you from applying? I don't understand. Are they literally like saying no women allowed to apply here? Like, I don't get that. I'm pretty sure you can apply if you only fulfill 60% of the requirements. You're not gonna get the job, but no one's stopping you from applying. So I guess we'll check it, but I wasn't aware that women were stopped from applying. Who's stopping you? Like, what? No, first of all, it's not even a women or a man thing. Anybody who doesn't meet the requirements for a job shouldn't have the job. Is that not common sense? I don't know. Maybe I'm just too stupid to understand this, I guess. I don't know. Number 10. I think we should change women's bathroom symbols to not include traditionally feminine clothing, skirts, dresses, etc. Does anyone fucking care about that? I'm sorry. How else, like, if there was okay, let's say there was a women's bathroom and a men's bathroom. Sometimes they don't say men's or women's. It's just like the symbol, right? So what is the women's symbol going to be? Is it going to look just like the man's symbol? Because dudes might get confused, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to accidentally walk in the fucking women's bathroom, you know what I mean? So I think you kind of need the symbols there if they don't actually have the words, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem like is someone upset about that? Like, who's upset about that? I don't know. Anyways, I believe trans people should be able to use whichever bathroom they identify with. I can't agree to that, man. Sorry to all the trans people, but that some problems come up when you start doing that, you know. I don't know. Hey, you know, I think in some places you can actually do that, but I don't think I've ever even seen that happen to me. It probably happens more often like the other way, like dudes be going into the girls' bathroom because they identify as a girl or whatever. I don't think I've ever seen a girl come into the men's bathroom and say, yeah, I'm a man or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I didn't notice. Maybe it does happen. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that though. So, but I don't really care about that either. I believe it's important to encourage women to negotiate. What's the context on this? Can I get some context, man? What the fuck is it? Sure. Yes, women can negotiate, I guess. What are they referring to? With what? I believe Jennifer Lawrence should earn as much as her male co-stars. Does she not? I was not aware that she didn't. Yeah, sure. Hold on, for the Hunger Games, I figured she would earn more than everyone else because she had the main role, right? What the fuck? Isn't it like the person who does the most work, who has the major role, gets the most money for the film? That's how I thought it worked. Okay, if that's not how it works, I guess so. I figured she already did, but apparently she doesn't. So yes, we shall bless Jennifer Lawrence with some money, alright? I agree. I do not think a movie should be released unless it passes the Bechdel test. I don't know what the fuck that is, so let's just skip that one. I don't care. Release whatever movies you want. I'm not concerned about the Bechdel test. It's probably something stupid. I don't know. I believe all genders are entitled to the same social and political rights. Yeah, it's not even a gender thing. Everyone should be entitled to the same rights. What the fuck? What rights do you not have, though? Like, I don't know, but yes, if there are some rights that you're missing, yes, let's go ahead and give you all the rights, I guess. I don't know what you're missing, but you can go ahead and have that. I can explain why 78 cents to the dollar is not a fully accurate description of the gender wage gap. I have literally no knowledge of the wage gap. So no, I never bothered looking that up, so I cannot explain that. I believe that women who possess certain types of privilege are responsible for advocating for women who don't have their level of privilege. No, I don't even, what does this even mean? Can you clarify which women these are that don't have privilege and which do? Can we get some clarification here? Because I don't want to interpret that wrong, but I don't think so. Well, maybe, I don't know. If I had a daughter, I would encourage her to be anything she wanted. No, we can't. I would say like 99% of things, yes. Do whatever the fuck you want, but there's like, if you're trying to be a stripper or a porn star or something, I'm gonna have to say no. You know what I'm saying? No, I cannot encourage that. Sorry, that's not even a gender thing. Well, I guess it kind of is. If I if I had a son and he wanted to be a porn star, I mean, I guess I'd be like, hey, good shit, bro. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, that is a gender thing. But, I mean, it's not like, I don't think I'm thinking of it in the way they are. They're saying, like, oh, a woman can't be president or something. Like, that's how they're saying it, I think. Which, I mean, I don't care. Who fucking cares? Does anyone actually care? I don't know. Anyways. But I just don't want her to be like a fucking porn star or something. Then I have a problem. So, no, can't check that one. I would make it clear to my daughter from an early age that her identity should never be defined by her relationship status. I don't know what that means, so I would not be able to make that clear to her because I don't even know what you're saying, to be honest. So I believe it's important to compliment a woman's intelligence over her looks. No. Why can't, why does one, well, first of all, why does one have to be over the other? Why can't you just, why can't you just say both on the circumstances that, you know, she actually is smart and hot? Like, why can't, I don't know. Anyways, no, we're not picking one over the other, but I believe that a woman has the right to choose what happens to her body. Yeah, sure. And, I mean, so do I, right? Like, everyone, that's not even a gender, half these aren't even gender things. Like, anyone should, be able to do whatever they want to their own body, right? I don't know. Who fucking cares? It's their shit. In an instance of sexual assault against a female, I am inclined to believe the assaulted person is telling the truth. Kind of. But, you know, some of these bitches be crazy, man. They be making some shit up. So, I don't know if you can automatically just assume that they're telling the truth. But I think the odds, I think, like, for the most part, the percentages that is, like, most of the time they are telling the truth, I believe. I don't know. I haven't looked up these percentages, but I won't say I'm just going to automatically believe whoever, you know what I'm saying? And even if that was against a male, too, it's not even a gender thing. It's like you can't believe what people say without proof. That's not even a fucking gender thing either. I can explain... No. Marlene? Don't know who you are, Marlene, so, I know what a bad feminist is. Actually, I think I do. Well, I'm going to make my own definition here, and that's the crazy ones that just be saying some crazy shit like, oh, what was that one crazy story? I think it was fake, but there was like a story, it was like, this man saved me from drowning, but he touched me, so it's rape or something like that. There was some crazy story like that. I think it was fake, but I think that's what they mean by bad feminists. I don't know. Maybe I don't have it right, but that's my definition, so. I believe that women should be able to dress however they want without it dictating how they are treated by society. Yeah, right? I mean, I don't know if I'm thinking about that the right way, but I think so. Dude, wear whatever the fuck you want, you know? But at the same time, if you're gonna wear something wild, you know, you can't expect people not to comment on it, you know what I mean? But you're welcome to wear whatever the fuck you want. I have never said that a woman asked for it. I don't think I've ever said that. But in what context do they mean? Like, do they mean, like, fucking punching her in the face or something? Like, I don't know what they mean. But I don't think I've ever said that. And that's just, I don't even think I've said a man asked. That's just not in my vocabulary. That's not even a gender thing. I don't even say that. I'm offended by catcalling. No. Do people actually does that happen in real life? Do people just whistle at a girl? Like, do people really do? I thought that shit was just like on TV I can't imagine just seeing a girl and like whistling at it. Come on, man. People can't be doing that for real. I don't think women should get VIP treatment at nightclubs and bars just for being women. Yeah, see, this is good. See, this is some equality here. All this shit was like being preferential towards women, and now like they're like taking away some of their shit. So I guess that's good, you know, equality. Well, at the same time, now that I think about it, you don't want to go to a fucking club and it just be a sausage fest. Like, the way they do it now is like they don't let dudes in so that there's a abundance of females inside. You know what I mean? You don't want it to go in and just have hella dudes up in there. I might have to uncheck that. Go ahead and keep giving them. Hold on. Is that what they mean by VIP treatment? If that's what they mean, I think we might have to continue that. If they're talking about other shit, then I have to. I don't know what they're talking about, but you know, we'll see. I think police brutality and its correlation with race is a feminist issue. Definitely not. I think we should stop promoting models as the ideal. Nope. They have like what are they called now? What's the name? Plus size models. Don't they have those now? They put that bitch on Sports Illustrated. Like, what? Shit, what type of models are they talking about? Are they talking about the fucking 90-pound ones that are just tiny, or the plus size? Like, what are we talking about here? We need some clarification on this, all right? I think we should stop Photoshop. Yes! Please stop. Thank you. I like this one a lot. Just take away all the fucking filters, all the Photoshop, all that shit. Take it all away. That's what we need to do. I have never called a woman bossy. I don't think I have. I've never called anyone fucking bossy. Who says that? I don't know. That's not in my vocabulary either. I don't go around calling people bossy. So that's not even a gender thing for me. I think companies should offer more child-friendly time and programs to women who are having children. I don't know what that means, but sure. I think it just means like time off, right? Like you get vacation time whenever you have a kid or whatever, right? I think that's good, right? Like I'm thinking about the kid here. Like it needs to be with its mother, you know, like a kid when he's first born or whatever. So I mean, I don't see a problem with that, right? That seems beneficial for the child, does it not? I don't know. Anyways, I believe that a woman should be offered the same opportunities for promotion as her male coworkers. Are they not? Am I missing something here? I figured they were, but sure. I mean, it's not even a gender thing, though. Once again, like, whoever, you know, did the work and, you know, worked hard enough to earn the promotion should be offered the promotion. That's not a fucking gender thing. Like, woman, man, whoever fucking worked hard, give them the promotion. I don't get what's so complicated about that. I don't know. Anyways, I believe that if a woman wants to pay, oh yes, can I double check that? Oh man, tired. You can't. There's so many. I'm about to get mad. Let me just settle down. There's so many of these entitled fucking females out there who literally will refuse to pay. They won't pay. They'll say, oh, if I gotta pay, it's over. You know what I mean? So yes, let's go ahead and check that shit. Get rid of these fucking entitled fucking nice ladies out there. You know, don't want to be too mean in this video, but we need to get rid of that entitlement. I believe that women should have easy. Yes, that's another. Yeah, good shit. Yeah, go ahead and just give that shit to them for free, fam. You know what I'm saying? Line them all up. Just get them on that shit early. You know. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Let me take that back. That did not come out how I wanted it to come out. Don't read into that. I mean, I'm just saying, like, yes, you should just give that shit to them for free. You know what I'm saying? But definitely check that one. Let's move on. I believe that in a relationship, the domestic duties should be shared. What does that mean? Like cleaning the house and shit? I can't say I want to be doing that, you know what I'm saying? So, nah. So, that probably sounds bad, but nah, man, I ain't trying to be cleaning and shit. Sorry. I'll do some cooking, though, I fuck with some cooking, but, like, cleaning and shit, I don't think so. I think that a couple should have equal responsibility over the aesthetic and, we just discussed this. You should, but I'm not going to. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, it probably makes sense to have equal responsibility. That doesn't mean that I'm about to be doing it. I'm just saying, so, yeah. I believe that men should be encouraged to be involved and make choices in the wedding planning process. Yeah, right? Like, I mean, you should at least, say something. I'm not going to be that serious about it. Like, I don't know how much I fucking care, but you should be able to, have your opinion in there for sure. It is half your wedding, right? So, you should have your opinion in there. I believe that men and women have the same emotional strength. Definitely not. That's a no. Y'all females be crying too much. Any little thing happens, you start crying. You can't be doing that. You gotta relax. I do not think that it is the responsibility of a man to protect a woman physically. I need some context on this, cause I'm kind of like, no, not really, but at the same time, yeah. Like if you're at like a bar and some drunk ass dude comes like disrespecting your girl or so, then you're like, you gotta step up, you can't be a little pussy or something, but at the same time, like, what's the context on this? Cause like sometimes yeah, sometimes no, you know what I mean? I believe that men and women should be equally encouraged to express their emotions. Okay, I mean, I guess it doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Once again, I guess I can believe that, but don't mean I'm gonna be fucking doing it. But someone else could go do that if they want. I guess I have never asked a woman why she does not have children. I don't think I've never. Well, most of the fucking girls I'm talking to, they're not 40 years old. It's actually pretty normal that most of them don't have children. So I would never fucking ask them that. But I feel like this question is more geared towards like a fucking 40-year-old man going around asking old ladies why they don't have kids or something. I don't know. Anyways, I would be equally excited to have a son. No, I'm sorry. This might sound bad, but I gotta be honest. I can't check that box, man. I would not be equally excited. I'd still be happy or whatever, but I have a preference. Let's just say, you know what I mean. So I can't check that box. I think American workplace culture is often not structured in a way that is helpful or encouraging to women succeeding. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe it is. People say that. I guess I can't click that because I'm not really sure. I think women have a responsibility to help and encourage other women to pursue their goals. This is once again, this is not a gender thing. I don't think anyone has a responsibility for anyone else. You get what I'm saying? Well, let me take that back. I mean, obviously, like a parent has responsibility for his kids or something, but like, just so one random woman is supposed to be responsible to help and encourage other random women to pursue their goals. Like, no, like, you're responsible for yourself, really, right? You know what I mean? So I don't know about that one. I need some context there. I think women are equally capable to men to be the president of the United. You know what? We'll see. I think we're about to find out. I don't know if I can check this yet, but I think we might be finding out. I think Hillary's supposed to win. I don't know. I don't keep up with that shit, but I believe that's the consensus. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I think she is predicted to win at least. So I don't know. We might have to find out. I can't check it just yet, but give me 4 years. Let me see what happens in 4 years, and I might check that box. We'll see. I believe that women have no responsibility to make a conscious effort to always be friendly and polite. I don't think anyone does anyone have a responsibility? Like, you don't have to always be friendly. But what's the context on this? Because at the same time, just because you're not being friendly doesn't mean you're being mean or something. Like, you could just be indifferent. Like, you just don't have to do anything. You don't have to fucking go around and just be like hella friendly, but at the same time, you don't gotta be mean. I don't know. I need some context on that, but I don't think anyone has a responsibility to go around and fucking be fucking nice guy to everybody. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, I have never criticized a woman. I definitely have. I've never criticized a woman for not wearing makeup, or or wearing too much makeup. I'm pretty sure I've done both of those many times, but yeah, I can't check that box. Sorry about that. I believe a woman is a woman, and if that is what she calls herself, regardless, no. What do you mean by physical attributes? Because, if she got this meat, I don't know if I will refer to her as a woman. If she gets the meat cut off, hey, you can call yourself a woman. I will call you a woman if you get that shit cut off. But if you still slanging that meat, then I can't call you a woman. I'm sorry. That's not how it works. So I think I checked like 10 or something. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see my results. I don't know how they're gonna be, but let's go ahead and check these out. You checked off 21 out of 50 on this list. You are pretty woke and definitely try and stay informed about what's going on in the world of feminism and how you can make it better. When will there be enough women on the... I don't know what that means. So wait, am I a feminist? I got less than 50%. So if this was school, what is 21 divided by 50? That's like 42%. Did I do that right? I think that's 42%, right? So if this was like a school test, I definitely did not pass. So I don't think I'm a feminist, but at the same time, apparently I am pretty woke. I don't like how they're using the stay woke thing for feminism. That is not what it is intended for, but I guess I am a 42% feminist. And I honestly was being kind of nice on a couple of these. Like if I was being like hardcore, like if this was a serious thing, I probably wouldn't have checked a couple of these, but I was trying to be nice. So I'm probably more like 35 or something. But anyways, yeah, I am a 42% feminist. So I guess, that's interesting. I don't know what to think about that. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up, though. So let's go back to the gameplay. Alright, so that's pretty much it. This video is already really long, one of the longest videos I think I've ever uploaded. So let me just get this outro real quick. So I got 21 out of 50. Now, if you took the test, just leave a comment down below with how many you got, or if you did it along with me and you were counting or whatever, just leave a comment down below of whatever you got, and we'll see what everyone has, man. Let me catch someone down there with the 50 out of 50, bro. I might have to block you, man. We can't be having none of that. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.